name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Hoosier Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. It's another episode of Hashtag Friday Sews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. First of all, thank you so much to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this hashtag Friday Sews and sharing the ability to talk all about our week of sewing, what we have coming up sewing, and a little bit about life in between. Thank you, Jen, for your generosity. Also, thank you so much to all of my subscribers. Hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and becoming a new friend. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to all of those wonderful subscribers, friends, really, that have stuck with me from day one. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content, and leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. Also, you can find me on Instagram. I have had so many new friends on Instagram, and I thank you so much for coming and finding me over there. This is my Instagram name. It is Hoosier.handmade, and I will follow you back and we can connect further over on Instagram and I can see more about your sewing journey. So I'm gonna say good morning from Southern Indiana. It is early in the morning here. You can kind of peek out my window there. The sun is just coming up here in Southern Indiana and it's a chilly one out there. So I am bundled up today and I am wearing just some comfy PJs, lounge clothes that I've put on early this morning so that I can have just kind of a cozy chat with all of you. So it's been a crazy week, you guys. If you've watched my videos previously, you'll know that I had some very important meetings at work last week, and those just exhausted me. I don't know about you, if you've ever been in the situation where you have to entertain people or, in a professional kind of way, or even at your house, you have to entertain people for long periods of time. It is exhausting to be on the spot all the time, ready to answer questions or talk. Just be friendly. I don't know, being friendly and professional for long periods, 10 hours a day straight, it exhausts me. So I am ready today to just take it easy. I am excited to chat with you guys today about a little sewing that I have accomplished and what I have coming up, and I hope that interests you. So I was able to finish my blazer, and I showed that last weekend. I actually finished it last week, but this week I was able to style it, so I would like to share that with you. I'm gonna scoot over here so I can show you pictures, and I wanted to show a little bit of the construction. I don't think I showed that very clearly last week, so let me show you. This is the Elevated Blazer by Ellie and Mac. It is a wonderful pattern if you have a need or if you like this kind of a style. It has a really neat collar, and the collar piece actually goes all the way down to the bottom, to the bottom hem. So this is like a facing. You do use knit interfacing, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's the white there. If you've never used knit interfacing, please don't be intimidated by it. It is very, very user-friendly and easy to use. This is the iron-on kind, and you just iron it on to the wrong side of your piece like you would any other kind of interfacing. It works really, really well. It is stretchy because it's knit, so that can be a little intimidating, but it really works out very well. The collar is really pretty. They have you do some pretty top stitching to really add definition. And then you have sleeves. Now for the sleeves, I did not use the long pattern piece. They have, I think they had a marking for a shorter pattern piece, but the mark that I actually used for my sleeves was the lengthen and shorten line. I just chopped the sleeve off right there, and that was the length of sleeve that I accomplished. And then I just turned it over with kind of a small, I think it was like a 1-inch hem, and then did double rows of stitching. I did not add pockets to this front. You certainly can. They give you the pattern piece to add pockets, but I was was under a time crunch and I just wanted to get it done, so I left off the pockets. The beautiful thing about this blazer, which I love everything about it, but the beautiful thing are these darts in the back. I don't know if it'll show up very well with this plain fabric. You can kind of see it right there. They are from here all the way down to here. So they're very long. You start in the middle and you go this way, then you come back to the middle and you go up. A couple people helped me out last week in identifying those as like fisheye darts, which I could not remember the name. So that's kind of what those are, and they are so fun to do and you feel really accomplished. So don't be scared of darts in knit fabric either. Just give it a try. They give you great instructions, which Ellie and Mac always gives great instructions. So this was a really neat pattern. I felt like I really made something that was polished yet comfortable, and I will definitely be making more of these for my professional wardrobe. I loved them. So I made a size 2X in everything except for the sleeves, and with all sleeves, because I have a broad bicep, I will measure the pattern piece before I make a decision on what size to make for the sleeves. Ellie and Mac, most Ellie and Mac patterns fit, the 2X fits me, but the sleeves are usually a little tight on me. So I know there's like a broad bicep adjustment that I could do, but what I tend to do with Ellie and Mac patterns is just size up 1. So I actually cut the 3X sleeves. And you do put these sleeves in, I don't think you put them in flat, which I usually do with Ellie and Mac patterns that are knit, but I don't think this one wants you to do that. You probably could, but I just follow the instructions. But yeah, these are the 3X sleeves. They fit the armhole fine. I have no issues with like puckering. It's just, it's a slight difference between the 2 and the 3, and that slight difference makes a big difference to me. So yeah, that is my elevated blazer. Hopefully I've shown you some pictures. I paired it with a dress, and that is a ready-to-wear dress that I found ashamedly in the back of my closet. That is an H&M dress. It has beautiful pleats all the way. The whole dress is pleated. It is gorgeous. It has flutter sleeves, not that you can tell because of my blazers on, and it has kind of like an overlay. It's lined. It's a really beautiful dress. I just forgot that I had it, and I think also that when I had bought that dress, I thought it was a little frumpy on me. It does have a waist tie that I put into a bow, but something about, I don't know, something about that dress on me looked a little too frumpy to wear by itself. But when I put it with the blazer, I thought, ah, yeah, that works really, really well. So I like pairing, I've decided that I like pairing those dresses with these blazers, so I need some more of these blazers in my wardrobe so that I can put those together. And for boots, I just put on a little pair of booties that I had bought at Burke's Outlet here recently. So yeah, it was a great outfit. I felt really accomplished. I actually wore Me Made all week. I wore my 2 Sybil skirts. I did get the other Sybil skirt made. I don't have it here with me to show, but it's just another version of the one that I've made before, except for I sized up into the 3XL of Love Notions, and that was a mistake, I think. I had to take in the hips a little bit, and as I was going through the day, I found that my skirt would like creep up my waist. It wasn't staying at my hips. my hips weren't holding my skirt where it needed to be. It was climbing, which is always kind of annoying. So I need to revisit that skirt and decide what I'm gonna do. It does have an elastic, like yoga waistband, so maybe I could just cinch in the elastic a little more. Let me know what you do for patterns, especially like a skirt kind of situation that is too big. I assume the solution would not be that difficult. I just need to think of what that would be. So yeah, I wore 2 Sybil skirts this week, and then I wore my McCall's 7899. Do I have that number right, you guys? I didn't pull that pattern out. I'll put a picture of the pattern here. It was a really pretty dress, a really pretty shirt that I made almost a year ago, or over a year ago. I featured it one Friday Sews in a professional kind of outfit. It's a gorgeous shirt, and every time that I wear it, I feel like, you know what? I made this. So it really was a great week. It was just an exhausting week. So I'm excited to get into my sewing room this week. I have a couple projects that I have to work on, and really starting like now until after Christmas is all the sewing that I have to do, and I hate to do that to myself, and I do it to myself. I have Christmas presents planned. I have I'll show you an outfit that I need to make for Addie for Thanksgiving. Like, I'm doing it to myself. This is but in my mind I'm like, oh, these are deadlines that I have to meet. So it takes a little bit of the fun out of it, but I'm gonna try to find my sewing enjoyment anyway. So let me show you what I have planned for this week. For Addie June, for Thanksgiving, I am going to make the Little Lizard King Roanoke pattern. It is a cute little dress with, it's gathered there at the waist, and it has a really cute little ruffle. I think I've shown this pattern before. That one I'm going to make for Addie. And I have some beautiful fabric that I've shown before. This is 100% cotton. We have some golden colors and some mauve. Really pretty. So this will be part of her dress. And then as a contrast, I'm going to use this gingham. This is a viscose blend, I believe. It's very drapey and almost see-through. I don't know if you can see me through it. It's doubled over there. So I really need to line this. So I really wanted this mustard color, but I might have to just settle for like white. Because I think I'm going to do the skirt out of this one. But yeah, that will be Addie June's Thanksgiving outfit. And obviously I need to sew this weekend. Thanksgiving in the US is next Thursday, so nothing like the last minute. So I need to get that sewn up for Addie June. It needs to happen. And then another project that I need to get a jump start on is a Christmas present for my brother-in-law. I am making him Simplicity 9388. I'm sure you've seen this pattern. It's been featured a lot by people. I have made 2 of the View B there, and I will be making my brother-in-law another version. This is a great shacket pattern, an amazing shacket pattern. Simplicity did really, really well with these instructions. I have had some experience in the past with not so great shacket patterns, and let me tell you, this is a good one. I'm sure there's some great indie ones out there available, but if you love Big Four and you really want that shacket look, Simplicity 9388 is definitely the route to go. So I'm going to make him View B, as I said, which is the more mid-length one. It's the one the gentleman is wearing there. They have a long version, they have a cropped version. This is a great pattern. These are the coordinating flannels that I picked up from Joann's. I think I showed these in my fabric haul. They're both Platitudes. The Platitudes line at Joann's is a little higher quality than their flannel from like the Super Snuggle flannel section. This is Platitudes flannel. It is really, really much more high quality than the Super Snuggle, in my opinion. Don't come after me, but I've had some bad experiences with Super Snuggle flannel. This flannel is also two-sided, so you don't have to worry about the wrong side showing necessarily in your shacket. Why I have a contrast is because, let me show you that pattern again. The front and back yoke, you can see the back yoke there, and it's hard to see because they have so many prints. But there is a front yoke on each side there. That is lined, and they have you do the burrito method in this pattern, and they walk you through it. They actually walk you through it. So I'm excited to get that started. It is very involved. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of pattern pieces. I don't remember. There's a lot. There's like 15 or 16, if I remember correctly, pattern pieces with this shacket. So it's not like it's an hour or so. It's going to take time. It takes top stitching. I'm going to do some really nice top stitching on there for my brother-in-law. So, and I have until Christmas to get it done, but I would like to get it off my plate. So yeah, that is what I am going to be focusing on this weekend. I hope to have some relaxing sewing time. Hopefully the baby takes good naps. And I can get into my sewing room. So I have a few pieces of fabric to show you, but before I get into the fabric that's been languishing over there, let me show you what I picked up last night at Joann's. This is a remnant piece that I picked up at Joann's, and it is terry, which I don't see very often at Joann's. It's about a half yard. Yeah, 0.563, and I got it really cheap. It was like $3. Yeah, $3. So I bought that roll, and I want to make a hair, what are these things called, you guys? Like the hair wrap that you put your hair up into after you take a shower. After you take a shower, wash your hair, you know, you flip your hair around and you put it up on your head. I would really love to make one of those. I thought, that remnant, a great price. I need to give one of those a try. So if you have made one of those hair wrap things and you have a great pattern, please let me know down below. I would love to check out the pattern that you used. I've never made anything like that before, so I thought I would give it a try. Okay, let's get into what very possibly could be the last fabric haul of 2022. And why do you say that, Tiffany? Because the fabric situation in this room is beginning to be, it's tiptoeing to overwhelming. And I really need to start using this stash. I need to stop buying fabric, and I hate to say that, and I'm not telling you that you have to stop buying fabric. I'm not telling you that having a big stash is bad. It's actually really, really helpful. I would have not been able to make this blazer if I didn't have a stash, actually, because I pulled this yardage right out from my shelving, right up there. So it's great to have a big stash, but mine is borderline on too much for me. It's personally making me just feel, especially in this small room, closed in. So I'm gonna try to not buy too much more fabric until the new year. And even into the new year, I would like to do some kind of challenge to myself to, I don't know, Tiffany, you have to use so much yardage before you can add more to your stash. It's just, I need to get busy, and I have beautiful fabric in here. Like, there's no reason not to use it. I just need to make myself pick the fabric out and then pick a pattern to match my fabric. Here of late, I've been doing the opposite. I've been picking up, you know, a pattern that I like and like, oh, I need 4 yards for that. And I don't have 4 yards in my stash, so I'll go out and buy some, which is not a problem. If I would operate that way from the beginning, then I wouldn't have a stash. But anyway, let's get back to the fabric haul from today. So today's fabric haul comes from, I'm going to call it Millie. It could be Miley. I'm not real sure. Millie Mae Fabrics, and I just entered a random giveaway that they had on Instagram, and I got a notification that I won. I think I was in Walmart when I got that message over Instagram, and I may have shouted a little bit. I love fabric, obviously, and I was so excited. I'm like, yes, a gift card. So they gave me a gift card to their shop, which I have never shopped with before. I've seen it. I follow them on Instagram. I love all of their fabrics, but I just never given it a try. So with that gift card, I went, did a little shopping, and trust me, I went over by more than the gift card amount. Let's just say that. I bought quite a bit. So not I guess there's only 4 pieces of fabric, but I got some really good lengths of those. The first fabric that I wanted to show you is a French terry fleece. Let me read here off my receipt what it's called. French terry fleece, military gray. I purchased 3 yards of this for $9 a yard, and this is what I was really after, which, if you know me, if you've been following me, you know I have a weird kind of relationship with French terry. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite fabrics. And this French terry is a little different. It is actually fleece. Let me show you the fleece side. It is a soft brushed fleece. It's not heavy like the fleece that you would get from like Joann's, because the other side is definitely French terry. So it is really kind of drapey, yet it would be so snuggly and warm. And I have a purpose for this. I bought it intentionally to make myself a Stanton hoodie. So I have the Cashmere Stanton hoodie pattern, but I have not made it yet. So I would love to make a hoodie from this lovely French terry fleece. There's the back again. Really, really soft and cozy. It would make a great hoodie, I think. The next 2 fabrics I picked up are rib knit. Again, I love rib knit. I've used it in at least 2 dresses for myself. Those staycation dresses from Ellie Mac. Love them, love those dresses. So I picked up 2 variations, and I'm kind of like on a mission. I did this with my Olga's Closet fabric haul that I had recently. I wanted to try the rib knit. So I wanted to see how other fabric stores, how their rib knit felt. So this one is 2 variations, actually just 2. Yeah, there are two variations. The stripes on the rib knit are a little bit tinier on this one. So this is a pinky peach rib knit. Let me see if I can read them. It is a gingham narrow rib knit, and it is called Coral. I purchased 3 yards of this at $4 a yard. So that was a great deal. You can see there the narrow rib. It's just a really pretty pink gingham color. I had in mind a mommy and me outfits featuring both of these fabrics for Addie and I. So this is the other rib knit that I picked up. It's a beautiful floral blue color. It's a true navy background, I would say. And there's mint and coral in there. It is called Peyton Floral Rib and Navy. I purchased 3 yards of it at $4 a yard. So this is a more wide rib. It's kind of hard to see there. You can see the rib a little bit right there. Really great quality rib knit. I don't want to compare it to like Hobby Lobby or Joann's. All fabric stores, you know, I love them all, and I'm not gonna compare it, but let's just say it's equally as good as all of the rib knit that I have been in contact with. So I picked up this one and this one so that they could kind of coordinate. And if I don't technically coordinate them for myself. I will coordinate them for a dress for Addie. So these are luxurious rib knits that I love. And the last fabric that I wanted to show off is a new to me fabric. I have never heard of this fabric, and I saw it on their website as I was just browsing through Millie Mae, and I saw this fabric and I instantly paired it in my mind to an inspiration pin from Pinterest that I had found not very long ago. So let me show you the fabric and then I'll show you my inspiration picture. This fabric is maybe kind of hard to see. I'm going to try to show you. See the pleats on there? It looks kind of ribbed, but it's actually pleats. This fabric is called, this fabric is called Baudry, is how I think you pronounce it. I'll put the actual title of it here. I want to say Baudry, but I don't know which one is actually right. I tried to Google how to pronounce it and they said Baudry. So it is gorgeously pleated, lightweight fabric. It is sheer. Let me show you. I can see you. Undoubtedly you can see me. But it is gorgeous. So I'm going to have to line whatever I make with this. And let me just read you the description. This is pleated Baudry. How did I pronounce that? Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Black, and I got 2 yards of this at $5.50 a yard. For $5.50 a yard, I was going to give this a try because I want to make something similar to this. This was my Pinterest inspiration, and I just love this fabric. Obviously, the skirt there is what I want to imitate. It's going to need to be lined, so I have to find a great pattern for this fabric, but it is just beautiful, and I had to give it a try from Millie. All right, so yeah, that's my fabric haul from Millie Mae. Really excited to get those fabrics folded up and into my stash, and I really do have plans for most of them, so I need to get on, after Christmas, I need to get onto some things for myself and my daughter. So before I end the video, I wanted to take part in a hashtag that Jen from Today and Jen's Sewing Room started along with Madi from Madi Sews here on YouTube. They gave a call out kind of challenge to us in our Friday Sews group, and they wanted to really bring positivity back to the sewing community. Sometimes we can get bogged down with our day-to-day and kind of negative kind of feelings, and I try to stay positive on my channel. Now I'll be real with you. I'm gonna tell it real, hence the Mood Shacket review. But yes, I do want to keep positivity rolling here. That's just kind of the person that I am, and I want to show that here on my channel. So they gave a challenge to a challenge called hashtag Sew Grateful, SEW, and they wanted us to feature 5 things that we are thankful for in the sewing community. So there are 6, I believe there's 6 Friday Sews left until Christmas, and I am going to be featuring 6 so grateful things that I am grateful for. So every Friday I'll feature another one, and today I'm going to feature hashtag So Grateful for all of you guys. Like, honestly, my friends that I have gathered here on YouTube, and the ones that I've chatted with in the comments means so much. You following me, your support, your friendship, that means absolutely so much to me, and I am so grateful to you guys. So if you are not a subscriber already, please do so, and I will welcome you into this community and we can connect further. And thank you guys, like, honestly, thank you for your support of my channel. So give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. What are you working on this weekend? What sewing projects do you have coming up? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.